Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel 12 Seasons of Astrology. The main focus for February for your sign is in your first house, your ninth house, and the 11th house. Before I get started, I just wanted to mention that Mercury goes retrograde on February 16th in Pisces, your 11th house, and it will go direct on March 9th. On February 2nd, Venus in Pisces, your 11th house, will sextile Pluto in Capricorn, the 9th house. Looks like there's a wish fulfillment with a distance trip with a group of friends, or for something special like educational, to teach or learn, train, religious, spiritual, activism, publishing, broadcasting. On February 5th, Mercury in Pisces, your 11th house, will sextile Uranus in Taurus, your first house. There's a sudden and pleasant discussion with a friend or someone on social media, probably while you're on a trip. On February 8th, Mercury in Pisces, your 11th house, will trine the North Node in Cancer, your 3rd house. You could receive favorable news via email or text about our sibling, a cousin, your neighbors or your neighborhood, a vehicle or electronic device. On February 9th, there's a full moon in Leo, your 4th house. This is a culmination, climax, completion, closure, pinnacle, a peak. There is a possible end to someone living in your home. Someone may move out of your home. You could also sell your home for a profit. You could move out. You could sell your property, or just the land that you own, and you could or a family member could move out. On February 9th, Venus in Aries, your 12th house, will conjunct Chiron in Aries, your 12th house. Just sudden increase in activities involving your rest, recovery, healing of an ailment or injury, or any type of addiction, just overindulging on anything, prescription medicine, or any addiction to anything, alleviating stress, escapism of your current reality. On February 13th, Venus in Aries, your 12th house, will square the North Node in Cancer, your 3rd house. So possible discouraging news regarding your like an injury or an ailment, or just discouraging news from a hospital regarding your diagnosis, or or just if you have it, those who have karma, who have like a negative karma from their past with their siblings, cousins, neighbors, you could receive karma. Karma is coming back to you around this time if you have bad karma. You could also receive news via email or text, or mail or text, via email or mail regarding prescription medicine causing side effects. On February 20th, Jupiter in Capricorn, your 9th house, will sextile Neptune in Pisces, your 11th house. You may go on a distance trip with a friend, networking group to a destination that is a dream of a lifetime, or a dream comes true. On February 21st, Chiron in Aries, your 12th house, will square Mars in Capricorn in the 9th house. You may receive medical treatment on your distance trip, but you may have also a confrontation with the hospital staff about how you're being treated, or you may file a lawsuit against a treatment center like a jail or a prison. On February 21st, Mars in Capricorn, your 9th house, will trine Uranus in Taurus, your 1st house. You might decide to suddenly go on a distance trip for educational purposes, training, learning, teaching, spiritual, religious, political activism, or legal matter, or publishing or broadcasting. On February 23rd, there's a new moon in Pisces, your 11th house, that will sextile Uranus in Taurus, your 1st house. This is a fresh start, new beginning, or a sudden surprise involving a new blossoming friendship with a new person who excites you while you get to know each other, or you could start a new social media platform to get to know a group of people. You could unexpectedly meet someone special on social media. On February 23rd, Venus in Aries, your 12th house, will square Jupiter and Capricorn, your 9th house. There could be an abundance of traveling to the point where you need to alleviate the stress it's causing you. There could be an unfavorable development regarding a legal matter with the hospital treatment or jail or prison. On February 23rd, the Sun in Pisces, your 11th house, will conjunct Mercury in Pisces, your 11th house. There's increased discussions with friends on social media. Also on, February 25th, the Sun in Pisces, your 11th house, will sextile Mars in Capricorn, your 9th house. There's encouraging development. Encouraging development that's being encouraging development that happens on social media. You and a group of friends could get involved with someone or something that's educational, training, teaching and learning, political activism, publishing, broadcasting. On February 26th, Mercury in Pisces, your 11th house, will sextile Mars in Capricorn, the 9th house. There's conversations with a friend about traveling to a distant location for educational training, teaching, learning, publishing, broadcasting, political activism. On February 28th, Venus in Aries, your 12th house, will square Pluto in Capricorn, your 9th house. There's transformational development regarding a legal matter, a court legal matter, discouraging news, disappointing news involving either a hospital, treatment center, jail, prison. It could involve like a court judgment or court proceeding or ruling that's not in your favor. On February 29th, Mercury in Pisces, your 11th house, will sextile Uranus in Taurus, the 1st house. It looks like there's a sudden positive discussion about you with a group of friends or on social media. I'll just pull 3 cards. The first card, letter. Second card, visit. And the third card, message. So it does look like you're going to receive a lot of news, a message of concern. That's the one about your 12th house of confinement. Perhaps you may go visit a friend at a distant location, or you could receive a letter from a friend at a distant location, and that message makes you concerned. Alright, Taurus, that's all I have for the February reading. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Also, please check out my other videos I have posted. If you would like a personal reading, please click on the link in the description box below, which takes you to my Etsy shop. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.